Hey guys, welcome to another Epic Review. I'm Chris, and today you're going to see me fly my first RC plane ever as we take a look at the Champ RTF RC plane from HobbyZone.
Epic Review Guys.
Hey guys, so this is the Champ RTF beginner ready to fly RC plane. At least that's what they claim. This is the type of RC plane you're supposed to be able to learn how to fly RC planes with. As you can see, everybody on the pictures is having a good time, so hopefully this is going to be me down at the park in a few minutes. I've done a lot of RC helicopter reviews, even a couple of little toy cars, but I've never flown an RC airplane. So I figure most people look to our reviews to see the common man angle on things. So that's what I'm going to give you. A brand new person trying an RC plane for the first time. Is this thing really going to be that easy to fly right out of the box? So the plan is to take this thing out and go up to the park. It is a little bit windy today, but I'm hoping that it won't be too bad or that we can find a spot with enough trees that we'll get a little bit of wind block. And I'm going to take this out and try and get some footage of actually flying it out in real world conditions. Now before I do that and either break it or lose it in a tree, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how it works. So this is basically the whole plane. It comes with this part right here. This is the battery pack that goes underneath. There's a Velcro piece that keeps it in place. So you can detach this part right here. That's the battery and that's what charges. Now one of the things that's kind of nice is this is the charger. So you just slip it right in the spot there to charge the battery, and then this charger itself works off 4 AA batteries. So you can take this to the park with you, charge the battery up in about 15-20 minutes, and then it's ready to fly again for about 9 minutes, 6 to 9 minutes they claim, depending on how hard you're putting it in. So once the battery's charged, you just hook it right in, and then like I said, there's a little strip of Velcro that this thing just places right into below the landing gear. Now, very simple remote control. You have an acceleration, and then you have the elevator and the rudder that are both controlled with the other one. And then this is the instruction book that came with it, and I did leaf through it quickly, so I'll give you guys a little bit. On this, you do have the trim buttons over here. Whoa, I got it running. So these will cut down on the throttle, the elevator, or the rudder if you want to adjust fine-tune the adjustments on those a little bit. Show you guys how that works. So this is the accelerator. Can't wait. I'm already getting excited just seeing this thing rev. All right, and then this is basically how you're going to fly the directional. That's all there is to it. So in theory, that is what flies a plane right there. You got your wings, your elevator, and your rudder. And then of course the landing gear underneath. Now the guy in the picture, I noticed they show him throwing it to launch it. So I'm hoping that's going to work because the park we're going to is grassy, but I don't know of any flat spot that I think this thing would actually roll on. The grass is definitely going to be too high. So these are the things you're supposed to check real quick before you go out to fly. Remove and inspect all contents of package, install the 4 AAA batteries into the battery charger, begin charging the flight battery, that little one that's going to go underneath of the landing gear. Install the batteries in the transmitter as required, test the controls, boom, 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 done that. Familiarize yourself with the controls and then find a suitable spot for flying. Sounds pretty simple. That's the kind of thing you want if you just want to get a box, go out and fly a plane. So in theory, it all sounds good. So we're going to go out and test this thing out. Let's see how it works. Down here, going to actually try and get some real flight time with this. I want to give you one chance to look at it before it's destroyed. So check it out. guys, check it out. It's still in one piece and it still flies. So you guys saw some of that incredible stunt flying I was doing out there. Really amazingly controllable. Even in that wind, you can see there was a lot of wind and it kept giving it an updraft, so I was sort of fighting with it at some points, but I was able to turn left, turn right, I was able to go into the wind, and with the back wind, this thing just flew. So I was impressed. I still got my plane. This thing I think ran about $100, which was still a lot more money than I was looking forward to spending if I was gonna break this thing. But considering it worked out okay, I'd say a pretty good value. So I will put a link under this video like always where you guys can check out this RC plane for yourself. If you are a novice or somebody just thinking about trying to get into RC planes, I would say this is an awesome one for beginners. Also would make a great gift idea if you've got any teenagers or somebody who might be into something like this. Alright guys, don't forget, check the link below if you want to take a look at the specs or other information about this RC helicopter. The Champion Horizon Hobby is the actual company that produces this. I'll put a link underneath this video if you want to go check out more about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more awesome RC reviews in the future. See you guys then.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At EpicReviewGuys, we give it a try. What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our videos.